Hello, my fellow thinkers and seekers of wisdom, and welcome to Quotable Skeptic. I'm your content creator, and before we delve into our video, I'd like to share something unique about this space. I craft articles on atheist quotes and also share my own thoughts with the assistance of ChatGPT. However, Quotable Skeptic is more than just an ordinary channel. Here, you'll find a perspective driven by curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge. I'm an atheist and a person with cerebral palsy, which affects my ability to speak properly and use my hands. Nonetheless, I can still operate my computer, phone, and other devices using my toes. I rely on my family for assistance, and regrettably, I never had the opportunity to attend school because most schools in India do not admit individuals who are completely dependent on others. That's why you hear AI voices in my videos. Together, we will explore the realms of atheism, philosophy, and critical thinking. It's a journey of discovery and reflection, guided by the belief that intellectual pursuit knows no bounds. I'm excited to have you join me on this path of exploration. Now, let's dive into our next thought-provoking topic on Quotable Skeptic.
Quote of Ricky Gervais. Being an atheist makes someone a clearer thinking, fairer person. They atheists are not doing things to be rewarded in heaven. They're doing things because they're right, because they live by a moral code.
Before we delve into today's article, let's take a moment to explore the intriguing perspectives of the legendary Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais, multifaceted actor, comedian, writer, and director, has been an outspoken atheist for many years. His stance is firmly rooted in the rejection of gods and religions, coupled with criticism aimed at organized religion for what he perceives as hypocrisy, intolerance, violence, and a hindrance to critical thinking. Gervais's atheism. Although a source of controversy, reflects his courage and honesty in expressing his beliefs. Key aspects of his atheistic views include rejection of gods and religions. Gervais asserts that there is no evidence supporting the existence of gods, viewing religion as a man-made construct. Tip: critical stance on organized religion for hypocrisy, intolerance, violence, and its suppression of critical thinking. 3. Belief in morality without religion. Gervais argues that humans can be moral without the need for religion and contends that often religion does more harm than good. Gervais' atheism significantly influences his creative work, evident in both his stand-up comedy and filmmaking career. Examples of his work reflecting his atheist perspective include Rise, created and starred in this British sitcom featuring David Brent, a clueless and insensitive middle manager who often makes inappropriate religious jokes. Afterlife 2019 present. In this Netflix drama series created by Gervais, he stars as Tony Johnson, a grieving widower whose atheism becomes a major theme as he navigates life after the death of his wife. Gervais co-created this Netflix adult animated sitcom with Stephen Merchant, where two afterlife investigators travel the world debunking supernatural claims. These examples showcase Gervais' ability to intertwine his comedic and storytelling prowess with his atheist worldview, creating thought-provoking and entertaining content that challenges traditional perspectives on religion and society. So, let's start our video. From Ricky Gervais, Unveils, the Atheist Ethos. Living morally beyond heaven's promise. In the intellectual arena where beliefs and convictions clash, Ricky Gervais emerges as a vocal advocate for atheism, armed with a perspective that transcends the traditional dichotomy between faith and reason. Gervais, the comedic maestro, lends his voice to the atheist discourse, proclaiming that a lack of religious belief is not a deficit, but a gateway to clarity, fairness, and an unwavering commitment to a personal moral code. From the atheist vantage point, Gervais's words become a rallying cry for those who navigate life guided by reason rather than the prospect of heavenly rewards. The clarity of thought that atheism brings is not a rejection of morality, but a liberation from the confines of a divine ledger. Atheists, according to Gervais, are not bound by the promise of paradise. Instead, they derive their moral compass from an internal code rooted in empathy, compassion, and understanding of the consequences of their actions in the tangible realm of the here and now. Ricky Gervais, with his characteristic wit and humor, thrust into the spotlight the idea that atheists are not moral renegades, lacking a compass, but individuals who actively choose morality without the allure of celestial accolades. In the absence of a heavenly overseer, atheists, in Gervais's view, embrace a moral responsibility grounded in the tangible impacts of their deeds on the human experience. On the flip side of the religious spectrum, where faith reigns supreme, Gervais's perspective encounters resistance. The notion that morality can exist without the divine as its anchor is a contentious one. For those diametrically opposed to atheism, the idea that one can live a morally upright life without the promise of eternal reward challenges the very foundation of their belief system. From the perspective against atheism, morality without the guiding hand of a higher power is seen as a precarious endeavor, an exercise in subjectivity, devoid of eternal consequences. The rejection of heavenly rewards is viewed not as a noble pursuit of virtue, but as a deviation from the prescribed path laid out by religious doctrines. Yet, as Gervais stands firm in his conviction, the essence of his words remains a testament to the evolving landscape of morality. The Atheist Ethos, as articulated by Gervais, is not a rejection of moral principles, but an assertion that ethical conduct can flourish independently of divine oversight. It is a perspective that invites contemplation on the nature of goodness, challenging the notion that moral conduct is contingent upon the promise of celestial gratification. In conclusion, Ricky Gervais, the atheist raconteur, invites us to reconsider the relationship between belief, morality, and heavenly rewards. His perspective challenges the stereotype that atheists lack a moral compass, emphasizing that living morally is not contingent on divine promises, but is a conscious choice rooted in empathy, compassion, and the tangible impact of our actions on the human experience. What we can learn from this article. From Ricky Gervais's witty insights to the clash of beliefs in the intellectual arena. The article unfolds the atheist ethos, challenging preconceptions and paving the way for a deeper understanding of morality beyond the promises of heaven. Gervais's stance, marked by humor and clarity, posits atheism not as a deficit, but as a gateway to living more. For atheists, Gervais's words resonate as a rallying cry, emphasizing that moral clarity doesn't necessitate heavenly rewards. Instead, it emerges from an internal code rooted in empathy and an acute awareness of the real-world consequences of our action. Gervais, with his characteristic humor, dismantles the stereotype of atheists as moral renegades, portraying them as individuals actively choosing virtue without celestial incentives. However, Gervais's perspective encounters resistance from the opposing religious spectrum, where the idea of morality divorced from divine guidance is viewed skeptically. The rejection of heavenly rewards is seen as a precarious path, challenging the established belief that moral conduct is intricately tied to eternal consequences. Yet, Gervais' unwavering conviction serves as a testament to the evolving landscape of morality. His articulation of the atheist ethos asserts that ethical conduct can thrive independently of divine oversight. It prompts contemplation on the nature of goodness, pushing against the notion that moral behavior relies on the promise of celestial gratification. In essence, Ricky Gervais, the atheist raconteur, invites us to reevaluate the intricate relationship between belief, morality, and heavenly rewards. His perspective challenges stereotypes, emphasizing that atheists possess a moral compass, one grounded in conscious choices driven by empathy, compassion, and an understanding of the tangible impact of our actions on the human experience. Please consider supporting my channel if you enjoy my content.
As we reach the conclusion of this insightful journey, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for being a part of Quotable Skeptic. Your curiosity and engagement mean the world to me. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. Remember, sharing is caring. If you found value in our discussions, sharing this channel with your fellow truth seekers would be greatly appreciated. To both those who have been with us from the beginning and those who have just joined, thank you for being a part of this incredible community. Your support makes the pursuit of knowledge and critical thinking all the more rewarding. Until we meet again, stay curious, stay rational, and always keep seeking the truth. You can also join my WhatsApp channel and follow me on Instagram. Both links are available in the description and pinned comment. This is Quotable Skeptic, signing off.